Welcome back to North China. We're an hour by car from Beijing in Tianjin. CBC Sports Saturday's coverage of the World Gymnastics Championships. Our focus is on the men's individual all-around competition. Jordan Jovchev of Bulgaria is somewhat of a surprise as the leader at this point in the competition after 3 rotations. He has put together an excellent floor exercise with good pommels and a good high bar, and now finds himself on the rings.
And as you mentioned, Scott, he trains at a Bart Connors gym. And you know he's cheering him on every step of the way. Now, unlike Alexei Nemov, rings may assist him in winning a world championship title. He's equally strong on all 6 events, and that is such an incredible accomplishment. Excellent control, swinging through giant, full twisting double layout.
You noticed very little swing on the rings. They were relatively quiet, as they like to say, and Jovchev trying to maintain his status as the leader here.
He is just so precise on every event. Swings right into an iron cross. That makes it more difficult to hold, and it definitely impresses the judges. And then watch, presses right through to a Maltese. That shows tremendous strength.
And as you say, the angles are much better for Jovchev than they were for Nemov. The result is in the score, 7/10 difference as compared to his Russian rival. Here's another Russian, Alexei Bondarenko. A 9.45 rings has hurt him in this competition.
But he can be spectacular on this event. Oh, he is going to be devastated by that. The Rocher is usually incredible, but there are no second chances on vault, and he is just kicking himself now. Lacks the necessary air time, but he also tries to kick open a little too soon. Needs to wait until his feet are right under him. Kick out is early. There's no way he can save that.
And devastated, 9-2. As you say, some of the favorites dropping by the wayside. For Ivankov, it was the high bar. For Nemov, the rings. And for Bondarenko, now the vault. So it's Liu Yufu of China on the floor exercise.
A good starting line. Double twisting, double layout. Slightly under-rotated. But 2 twists and 2 flips. Now the competition is starting to heat up, Scott. Errors being made. The Chinese do not look as invincible in this individual competition as they did in the team event. There's a completely different chemistry. Now these guys are spread out around the gym. 6 events going at once. Whereas in the team competition, they were all together. The Chinese teammates could rely on each other, pump each other up. And right now, the errors of isolation are costly.
Liu Yufu, second after 3 rotations, had been through the vault, the P-bars, the high bar, but there has been a step out of bounds and mistakes here on the floor exercise. Crowd roars its approval, but they are nervous in anticipation of the mark here.
Even his pommel horse work was very weak. The tumbling is strong, but the error is obvious.
Waiting for the score with some trepidation as the discussions happen between the judges. 9-1-2-5 drops Liu Yufu all the way down to 7th position. So here's a man who could take advantage of this. Quiet and steady Nikolai Krukov of Russia.
And he really is trying to take advantage. Morisu, you often see the male gymnasts repeating big tricks like that to get extra bonus. And he's done 2 of them, and he's done them well.
Little hop on the dismount off the parallel bars there. But a 9-7-1-2 for Krukov of Russia. So here's how it stands after 4 rotations. Wang Zhu of China leads, Jordan Jovchev next. Nikolai Krukov of Russia has moved all the way up to 3rd position. Heartbreak for the aspiring Alexei Bondarenko. He too has fallen by the wayside. Still 2 to go at the World Championships. Stay with us. Another look at the overwhelming presence of the Great Wall. This location about 3 hours drive from Tianjin. A great wall of broadcasters in the People's Sports Center. None more notable than the Chinese Olympic and world champion Li Shaoshuang. He stole the show in 1995, Sabai, Japan, and in 1996, Atlanta, Georgia. And here is the leader. After 4 rotations, another Chinese gymnast, Wang Zhu.
And he knows exactly what his ranking is. Big scoreboards up around the gym, and that has to add pressure to the mission. Oh, it's unbelievable. Either these Chinese gymnasts are still too pumped up after their impressive team wins, or they just don't have the mental strength to do it out there as individuals, but they are falling one after the other. But in the team competition, they virtually were error-free.
Well, there's no question that Wang Zhu was coming on. The event prior to this, the parallel bars, his best score of the meet, 9.725. Not the case here.
But watch his right hand. The release move looks solid, full twisting to Tkachev, but he catches it on his wristband and is forced to stop.
And apparently hit his nose on the high bar. 9.237 hurts more, however, drops him out of contention. Now Liu Yufu, another Chinese hope who has had trouble. 9.125 on the floor exercise, and now he looks at the pommel.
And you know he'll be attacking this horse, trying to disprove the myth and challenge on the toughest event of all. Really good momentum, slight leg separation there, but that is only a minor .1 deduction. Excellent rhythm. Breaks out of the required scissors with ease. Oh, that's going to be a big relief, I'm sure.
Crowd likes it, but it may be too little, too late for Liu Yufu of China.
He doesn't have the impeccable amplitude of Naimov, but he certainly gets the job done.
Well, in spite of his score here, it won't be enough. 9.625. He lost nearly half a mark on the floor exercise, and when you do that, you drop well down in the standings. But here is someone who is on the move. Naoya Tsukahara of Japan. He recorded his best score on the parallel bars, the 9.675, and he has been steadily improving throughout the course of this competition.
Oh, fantastic trick. It's a Kovacs, but it has a full twist added to it. Extremely difficult to do. You could see it was almost blind the way he had to grab that steel bar. Making the coach a little nervous. He's trying to assist, but he really needs to get out of there now. Tsukahara is just fine. Double twisting, double layout, sheer determination.
Nails the dismount, 22-year-old son of a Japanese gymnastics legend. Naoya Tsukahara hopes to find himself in medal contention after this routine.
Now here's that full twisting Kovacs. He has not completed the twist. Sheer determination. Keep both hands on that steel bar.
9.65 for Tsukahara in third. Down to the final rotation. It's grueling over 6 apparatus for the men. Krukov showing steady improvement over the first 5 leads. The Bulgarian Jovchev and Japan Tsukahara still have a shot at the gold medal. On to the last challenge here at the World Championships in China.